Hey guys, so I just want to quickly tell you about this that you saw on the thumbnail. So I do not go to sleep with all of this decorative stuff in my hair. That is for vanity purposes only. So just to let you know, I picked this one up here from Target. This, and this one here I picked up from Ulta. And then these little pearls here are literally pearls that I picked up from the arts and crafts store. They come in like a string of pearl beads or whatever. And then I took a hairpin, if you can see that, and I slid it through the hole and I pinned it in my hair like that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am April Sunny, and today I'm going to show you how I wrap my hair at night to preserve my hair after it's been straightened. So I did receive the request for this video in the comment section below of my last video, which was how I straightened my hair. I will have that video in the iCard above. Also haven't gotten to a lot of the questions in that video, so I'm going to be answering a lot of those questions in this video. So keep on watching. The items I use is a wide tooth comb and my flat brush. I always use a silk or satin do-rag. And then also to cover my do-rag, I use a satin bonnet. And then also my oils of choice is coconut oil and Jamaican black castor oil. And I normally use this little top from an old candle to put my Jamaican black castor oil in. I'm just going to start by detangling my hair, and it's feeling a little dry in the places where I normally part my hair. So I'm going to take just a tad bit of coconut oil and put some oil in those spots. I'm using a very small amount of oil and massaging that on my scalp only. My strands are still highly moisturized from my wash day. Once I've completed that, I'm going to make a small part right above the arch of my eyebrow. Palm the top of my head and start to move that section towards the back of my head. Keeping my hand in place to make sure my hair doesn't fall back down. Once I reach the back of my head, I'm going to palm the back of my head to hold that in place, and then start from the other side in the front and start wrapping that around my head. I want you to notice I am using my thumb as a guide for any hair or any strands that may get lost or kind of fall below. I'm using my thumb to just catch that and wrap it back around. Once that is completed, I'm going to move on to my do-rag. I'm not going to use the side where the seams are. I'm going to use the other side that lays flush. I'm going to palm that and kind of toss it over my head and then begin to wrap the strings around. After that, I'm going to pick up the front and the tail end of the do-rag with my thumb at the bottom to catch any hair that's fallen and twist that around one good time. Now that the length of my hair is put away, I'm going to take a very small amount of Jamaican black castor oil and I'm going to put that around my edges. I do this because these are the points of my hair that may peek out while I sleep at night. I don't want my edges to dry out and start to break off, so this is more of a preventative measure. The great part about oiling your edges after wrapping your hair is most of the oil will have been absorbed by morning and you're left with lightweight flowing hair when you unwrap it. Okay, so I got a lot of questions in the comment section, and I'm gonna go ahead and answer some of those for you. This makes me want to relax my hair so bad. Your hair looks so healthy. Thank you for saying my hair looks really healthy. You can get the same results with natural hair. If you're straddling the fence on whether to relax or not relax, it's better to do like a pros and cons list and really take a look at your lifestyle to determine if that's something you want to do. I just want to make this clear. I am not on here to persuade anyone to go back to the creamy crack. That is not my goal. That has never been my intention. However, if you so decide to go back to being relaxed, or you are relaxed and that's how you want to stay within your lifestyle, then my videos are here to not only inspire you that you can have healthy, relaxed hair, but some tips and, some little nuances that I do to keep my hair healthy. I absolutely love your hair. I'm newly relaxed and have been documenting my journey on my channel, but I've come to your channel for tips. When you had box braids, how long did you keep them in? Thank you for watching my channel. Let's start there. I did not keep my box braids in as long as I wanted to, because I found out that I'm highly allergic to Kanekalon hair after all these years. When I did the box braids, my intention was to get through the entire winter with those box braids, but because of my allergic reaction, I ended up having to take them out a lot sooner than I wanted to. So I had it in for about a month and a half, and that did not get me through the winter. So I had a month or so to go. So I ended up purchasing the sew-in, and I put that in to get me through the winter. And I'd say, it was worth it. Even though my aunt told me I went a little too long, she was like, you pushed the limit. And I knew that I did, because there was some thin spots. So maybe if I would have took the hair out a tad bit sooner, my hair would be a lot longer than what it is now, because she did have to cut some of my hair off because of the thin spots. But I'm completely happy with what I have. Thank you for commenting. So the next one, and then I'm gonna close it out here. Do you have any tips for maintaining relaxed hair while stretching? The last time I went 16 weeks without my relaxer, the nape of my hair broke off, but I would like to try again to get the maximum regrowth in between my relaxers. Do you recommend blow drying on low heat each wash day while stretching on air dried hair only? And what styles would you recommend during stretching? I know low manipulation styles are ideal, and I do some already, but I wanted to know what would you also recommend. Okay, so there was a couple of questions in there, and I'm gonna break this comment down so I can answer each portion of it. So the first portion was, do you have any tips in maintaining your relaxed hair while stretching? The best thing you can do for your relaxed hair while stretching is stick to your routine. So if you wash your hair every 2 weeks, stick to that. Don't go an extra week because you just don't feel like it. If you moisturize and seal your hair on certain days, like if you do Tuesdays and Thursdays, stick to your routine. Your hair loves a routine. Also, make sure you're focusing on the line of demarcation, as well as the ends of your hair. Those are the most fragile points of your strands when you're moisturizing and sealing. And then also, you'll always hear me say, if you are shampooing your hair, always, always, always follow up with a deep conditioner that your hair loves, okay? And as far as your nape breaking off, this is going to sound crazy, but I'm taking it back to the basics of when my nape was in severe, dire need of help because eczema took my nape out. Eczema was like, phew, took that joint out. I don't really know your lifestyle routine, but I say do it at night because that's when you're not moving about. So at night, get like a little mister, like a spray mister. If you don't have one, just use your hands. Best tool in the world is your hands. So get some water, put the water on your nape just to dampen your hair, not to wet your hair, just to give that moisture from the water to your nape, and then follow that up with a oil. At night, the length of your hair is going to be put away. So you can really focus on the nape and allowing that nape to absorb extra moisture. So really all you need is water and oil for your nape. I will always advocate for Jamaican black castor oil because this did miracles for my nape. I'll put a little bit across my hands and I will work that in, massaging my scalp and then pulling down onto my strands. That way your scalp in that area is stimulated and the hair is highly moisturized where it will not break. So hopefully that answered that portion of the question. I know that was lengthy, but that's what I did. Do you recommend blow drying on low heat watch this? Yes. So it doesn't necessarily have to be low heat. It can be high heat. It's just how much can your hair handle. If your hair cannot handle high heat, then yes, do it on low heat. But when you're stretching your hair, the last thing you want to do is have those two textures fighting against each other. So definitely blow dry your hair out and then put it in some type of low manipulation style just to put it away where your hair is not fussing with each other throughout the week or 2 weeks until your next wash day. As far as any style suggestions, there's tons of things you guys can do. You can do a French roll. I know it's an older type of style, but you can modernize it where your hair is like just rolled into itself and kind of tucked away. You can do that in a very pretty way. I think maybe what I'll do is show you guys how I do my French rolls. Also, I love a good bun. I know you guys probably hate hearing YouTubers say, put it in a bun, put it in a messy bun. Just put it in a bun, it doesn't hurt. And then, yeah, so that answers that question. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope it has helped someone. And until the next time, be love. I'm gonna go ahead and finish, responding to my community because I love you guys.